Hi there, it's Chris from Focaccia Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Jamie Oliver's pizza dough. A really simple recipe, few ingredients, and in next to no time you can have a nice batch of pizza dough. The best thing about this is you can freeze it as well, and it goes really well with the simple pasta sauce that we made in a previous video. Check it out. So yeah, let's crack on and make this pizza dough. Okay, so we're going to need a few simple ingredients. We've got some strong white bread flour here. There's 400 grams there. We're doing half batch recipe, and then we've got 100 grams of this. Now this is semolina, and this adds just a lovely little bit of texture to our pizza dough. If you can't get semolina, just replace the 100 grams of semolina with the flour, so you top that up to 500. Then we've also got a little bit of salt and sugar, and I'll explain for why. And then we've got about 325 ml of lukewarm water. You don't want it too hot, you don't want it too cold. And then we've got a 7-gram pack of dried yeast, so it's perfect. If you want to do a big batch, if you've got a few people over, or if you're cooking for your communities, for example, just double up the recipe. So, into our water goes the dried yeast, and we just want to activate this. Now, this is probably going to take a few minutes, and it'll just start to foam, bubble up a bit. And to activate yeast, you need a few things. You need moisture, which obviously we've got from the water. It needs to be warmth, it likes warmth, so we've got warm water, lukewarm, and then it also likes a bit of food to feed off, so we've got a little bit of sugar in there as well. So in here there's sugar and salt. I'm just going to add all my dried ingredients into a big bowl. Now you can do this on the bench if you like and make a little well and do that, but to be honest with you, I'm going to keep it nice and simple in the bowl, then I'll tip it out and give it a good knead. So, in with the flour, like so, in with our semolina, and then in with the salt and sugar. Give that a little mix around, and then the same sort of principle, we're going to make a little well in the middle just to get us started. And as soon as the yeast has started to bubble a little bit, we're now ready to make a start on making the dough. Okay, so we've got all our dried ingredients here. We've got the semolina, we've got the flour, we've got our salt, we've got our sugar in there. I've made a little well. Our yeast is now activated in there. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in. Don't be tempted to pour all in. And then we can start just to mix it. So I always imagine this is like making sort of like cement. So bring it together a little bit until it starts to form together, and then we can just add another little bit. So we're just bringing the mixture with the water, the yeast and the flour together. So just keep adding a little at a time and just keep mixing it together in a well. It's very therapeutic. It's a lovely thing to do as well with children. If you've got grandkids, nieces, nephews, children of your own, it's a great thing to do because it's a nice safe activity, and let's face it, who doesn't love a good pizza? So you want to keep bringing all the dough together until you get it into a sort of firm ball like so. And then we're just going to take some flour and flour our bench. Bit on the old hands as well. Lovely. And then you can get your hands in. We're going to get this now onto the bench, and we're going to start to knead this, okay? So you want to work this for about 5 minutes. Now if it's too sort of sticky, just make sure you got a little bit more flour on the bench, just keep working. Obviously if your mix is too dry, you can add just a splash of water as well. But the idea is we want to keep moving this around, use whatever technique you want. And it's basically just to get it into a nice, smooth, round bowl, okay? Or bowl if you like. So just keep working it. Like I say, if you start to stick a little bit, just put a bit more flour on the bench there. Keep working it, and eventually, about 5-10 minutes, you're going to get all that gluten working. You're going to get a nice stretch. It's going to be lovely and smooth, and that's what we're looking for. And as soon as we get to that stage, then that's when we're going to pop into a bowl, and we're going to leave it for about 40 minutes to an hour, just to cool. Right, my friends, so we've been kneading that dough now for about 5 to 7 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You want it like that, so it's nice and smooth and round, okay? And then I've just lightly oiled a bowl here, okay? That's going to stop it from sticking. Pop in your dough, and then I've also got some cling film on here as well, which again, what I've done is I've just lightly oiled this, flip it over, and then we're going to rest that in a warm place for about 40 minutes, and it'll more or less double in size. And that's what we call proven. So once it's proved, we're going to knock it back. That's just basically getting all the air out of it, and it's ready to portion up and roll out for our pizza bases. So that there is Jamie Oliver's beautiful pizza dough, absolutely fantastic. Give it a go, guys, it's really good. Don't forget you can go and have a look at the sauce recipe that we've done, that will go perfect with this. And remember, with your pizzas, less is more. Well, have a go, let us know how you get on in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like it, give it a thumbs up. Remove the dough that's been proved from the bowl and knock back the air. Portion it up, roll it out onto your pizza tins, add your sauce and your favourite toppings, pop them in the oven and cook your delicious pizzas. Enjoy, everyone!